This was worth it. This was worth the troubleshooting. Check this out. Boom. Wireless effing charging. It's dock. That's so sweet. Wireless charging. Well, I'll take it. Time to gym. Alright everyone, so we're back at 185, back in the gym. It's time to get these heavy benches going. So we're gonna hit 185 where we left off. It should go smoothly. Let's get Alright everyone, what's going on? Thank you for joining me for this one. RZ Fitness checking in with a upper workout today, and it was a good upper workout because, as you can see, we got to progress on the bench press. So I'll join you for a few sets and then I'll be in and out kind of explaining to you how I'm feeling during this workout and just giving you guys some of the reasons why I'm doing what I'm doing. And obviously I'm recovering a right supraspinatus tear, and I don't know if it's what the recovery looks like inside, but it feels like it's 90%. So I was able to push myself as far as my eye could go, and honestly my eye didn't give me any problems. So now by the time I'm working out next time, the only limitations are going to be myself, because I'm officially in good health. And of course this rotator still needs to not only recover, but I don't want it to recover to be where it was before. I want to get where it was before, improve mobility, strength. So that's a work in progress too, which will limit some of my progress. Alright, so we're back at 80 pounds. So I'm gonna not go for reps on this and not try to ever PR early again. I'm just gonna use it for secondary movement, where I don't have to work super hard at the bottom like I do on the bench and overstay my welcome and full range of motion land. So this allows me to get a close to there while controlling it and slowing it down. So it's not like I'm just skipping the bottom, because I can get low, and I'm decelerating to make sure I control it as far as I can. So we won't get 12 reps, but full range of motion in this exercise is what I'm gonna go for. Full extension, everything, so let's do that. God damn. So much contraction at the top. I'm gonna chill. So further continuing where we left off, I have a feeling this 135 is gonna be awesome and it's gonna fly. So 135, let's see how we do. So I just want to address how that felt on the dumbbell floor press. After physical therapy, I was basically just trying to almost lock my elbows but not really rest on my shoulder. And today after bench, I figured I would press and continue to press and press and press and press and press. And man, like some of those 80-pound reps, I just felt my entire outer pec like flexing stiff. So I called it, and I'm gonna keep using that control with it. Push workout was absolutely proper. Super good. Left pec felt a little like crampy in the middle of it, but because everything feels pretty brand new at this point. 225 was heavy. I don't know, is it heavy? I don't even know anymore. And now we're doing pull-ups, so I did a set. I'll film a set of pulls for you guys. I'll probably just maintain 3 sets of 4. Slowly build from there, because I'm like 210 gym weight, so it's a lot of weight on a rotator that's healing. So let's do the second set of 4 and see how it feels. Alright, and that's going to basically wrap up the video on the heavy compounds. So I got to do bench press to 225, floor press to 80 pounds for like 6, and then standing overhead press with 140 pounds. So it's amazing to me how much strength I've maintained. 225 felt like a joke because I could drive from the bottom, and then 140 overhead press felt really easy too because I could drive from the bottom and not worry about my rotator. And again, I injured my rotator cuff as I do this fluff and pump stuff that you guys can just observe. I injured my rotator cuff catching 195 pounds on the incline bench. Catching, what I mean by that is I pressed it like it was a 300-pound flat bench, and I accelerated so much that when I was here, the bar was like going away from me. So I kind of like, you know, made sure I gripped the bar and held it, and when I caught it down a bit, I felt that tear. So if I can be here and press through this range of motion, I don't think I'm gonna tear that muscle. I did feel a lot of straining when I did the pull-ups, but that's just because tricep to delt to upper lat to teres, all those are at risk. So my body weight's pretty heavy, 210. I may stick with that. I may get that band again. I don't know, but I used to be able to do myself plus a little weight, but now I feel really heavy, and I feel like this exercise here is really teaching me how to use my rotator, and I don't want to progress on chins when my body wants to progress on more important things. So I don't know, I should definitely use that band or get something to make it lighter in case I need to, but until then, I'll just be careful, and I'll see you guys on the next workout. Thanks. Peace. Alright everyone, so this video is going to be, or this part of the video is just aimed at those of you who left comments, who wanted to see how I was doing, who maybe had like words of advice or questions. I haven't really checked the comments since I posted that video, but it got lots of comments and views, so I want to check them out and just to get back to you guys. So before I start, I just want to get caught up with some of the comments and be able to answer questions, and if I have all these unread comments, I feel like I'll never get to it. So I'm just going to read them. They seem to be just mostly like get well messages, so if I read your guys', thank you. Francisco says, you have people who look up to you, you've made it through harsh times and life throws obstacles at you. I appreciate that. I look up to a lot of people on YouTube. Almost every single person I watch I look up to, so everyone's just a normal person, and like myself, we just have a lot of things in common, so thanks. James Cobley says, these are the more liked comments. Really hard to watch. You have all the sympathy. Thank you for your honesty. Yeah, I appreciate it. It was really weird for like to go through the process of like getting really sick on antibiotics and for nothing, like, and looking normal, like totally fine. It was really strange because I just felt like the doctors like did it by accident, and no one really had any sympathy because there wasn't really anything happening. So it was just like me struggling with it. It was quite strange, but results came back great, and yeah, I don't have to ever, you know, well, I have to go back and see if they have to do more surgery, but yeah, it is a big deal to me, and it was really painful, and I don't know how to fix these problems. There's nothing I can do about, or anyone. So last thing you want to do is cut your eyelid open and drain it and burn it shut. It's very sensitive tissue, so I really don't know how to catch these things quickly. I just hope you guys, you know, whoever sees it, sure, if enough people watch it, someone will eventually benefit from it. Alright, and I guess this is something I might as well answer. He says, you'll be fine, bro, good luck. What was the STD though? I guess what I'll say in this case, since maybe someone else can benefit from this too. I swear, if one person could, I would it would just relieve a lot of what I went through, but it's called HPV. And there's lots of different types and lots of different ways you can have it, give it, and it's an interesting thing because it's something that goes away. Your body has an immune system that pretty much dominates it, and it becomes non-contagious and non-transferable in almost every single documented case. So it's quite strange, and it's something that as a kid, it's very scary. So I understand if people have gone through that, male and female, a lot of people do. As an adult, you realize that everything's okay, and actually you can live a completely normal and healthy life, which is excellent. So yeah guys, it's the real world out there, and things happen to everyone, and I'm grateful that that is something that is in my past and that I can be healthy now, and it's a wonderful thing. So take care of yourselves guys, and talk to people, and yeah, that's all I can say. Never be ashamed of anything, and talk to someone who can help you, and there won't be many people who can ever help you, but when you find someone, go for it and get the help you need. And well, there you go.